We are live. We are live. Happy, happy, happy Tuesday. My name is Carrie Thomas Amaro, what you see right here. I am super excited that you guys are here. This is my first time, our first episode of Frictionless Branding. Thank you so much, Jim Beard, for supporting me and helping me on this journey to create this. I am a day late, but I'm super, super excited. And today we're really just going to be talking about what is frictionless branding, what is the show going to be about, what is all the things, and yeah, let's get into it. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Okay, so first, thank you so much for being here. I am new to StreamYard, so please work with me while I finagle all of these things. Today is the first episode of Frictionless Brands, and I really wanted to take today to actually talk about what is Frictionless Brands. And yes, you did see every Monday and Friday. This week is going to be a little bit different. I'll be going live every day for Frictionless Brands, kind of just explaining the concepts of what it is, and also recruiting and looking for guests because I would love to have guests on the shows, which are going to be on our Friday shows. So, frictionless brands, the idea of it is to be able to do really, really cool and fun brand breakdowns because there's a lot of really cool, amazing, popular brands and entrepreneurs who have some great stuff or doing some amazing things and with their brand, but a lot of people haven't really talked about. So I really want to kind of tell you what they're doing in their business, why it is being so successful, and also providing them some things they can actually do to actually make it better and really like push it to a whole nother level. So that's what we have there. And then, so that's what will be our Monday call. So it'll be me kind of talking about like brand strategy and like what they're doing in their brand. So, if it's like, let's say Apple, I'll be breaking down Apple and talk about like Apple's brand evolution and why were they doing the things that they were doing to kind of actually like show you the importance of branding and how, if you actually leverage it the right way, you can really create some really, really cool traction in your business. And then for Fridays, whatever that topic or the strategy that they're using for their brand, we're actually going to pull somebody in to be on the show with us. And for them, will actually be if they're either using it in their brand or they're trying to figure out ways to actually utilize it in their brand, we'll be doing a couple little workshopy things. And also I'll be asking them questions about like how they're able to use it in their brand. Also on Fridays, because we do deal with a lot of people who have premium offers, that call also will be people who understand the importance of premium brand of creating a premium brand to be able to sell those high ticket offers that so many people are actually out there pushing, which is super super fun. But you have to really make sure that your branding is matching up with the price that you're putting out there, because when you start playing at that 25,000, 30,000, $50,000, $100,000 range, or even $10,000 range, people are going to be looking at you different, and you really want to make sure that you're showing up the right way. So today, the biggest thing, what I also wanted to spend some time talking about is my concept of what is branding and and the importance of branding your business. So for me, I always think that branding is the gut feeling that somebody has about your product or your service. That is not my quote. That's a quote that Marty, you can look him up, Marty talked about, but I really, really love it. I have a background in psychology, actually humanistic psychology. And because my background in humanist psychology, when I was in college and even when I did my internships and other case studies that I did, we really focus on understanding human beings at that innate level, and how when you truly understand a human being, you can actually help to tap into their subconscious mind to actually make them make the right decisions that you want them to make. But you have to, one, first understand them and be able to speak to them. And that is what branding is understanding somebody's gut feeling and being able to maneuver it to kind of where you want it to be. So if someone's gut feeling about your offer and your service, so if you think about Coca-Cola, what is that? What do you consider that Coca-Cola's brand is? So no, branding is not visuals. Branding visuals is a piece of a brand. So branding is not your logo, branding is not your colors. It is colors in your logo is actually the application of the brand that you created. Like what was the gut feeling that you wanted people to feel to be able, and then what visual aspects were you able that you wanted to create to be able to push it out. So a great example of this is Harley Davidson. Like Harley Davidson has a, if you think about Harley Davidson, you feel outlaw brand, rebel, like going against the grain. That's what you feel in your heart. But the way that they are able to create that when it comes to visuals is they have like the a lot of leather, a lot of like really cool graphics. They always do a lot of imagery of showing like the road less traveled. A lot of pictures you notice they use a lot of road pictures and a lot of rural road pictures in a lot of their graphics because that is the idea of going down the road less traveled, being different from everybody else, and being that, which their brand archetype is being that outlaw brand. So that is actually an idea, a really easy example of being able to understand exactly what is a brand. And when you think of the visuals, how is that just an application of what you created with your brand? Okay. I'm sorry guys. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I guess because I'm all fancy right here with the StreamYard is having me a little different. But thank you so much for being here. And then I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm so sorry. So yes, so that is what branding is, and then the importance of branding. The reason why branding is so important is because if you want to truly create an experience for your client, if you want to be able to really understand who they are, you have to develop a brand to be able to do that. So yes, there are people who don't have brands or have not created brands and that are very successful because their product has created a result. But that product is not going to last forever. That product is not going to create that result forever. That product is now going to take on its own brand based off of the gut feelings that people have. So let's say somebody created a product. Let's say somebody created a rubber band and they said, this is the most amazing rubber band. So this rubber band now has been sold over and over and over again to so many people. There might be one person that says, hey, this rubber band is great. I use it for this. It makes me feel like super secure. There's some people that say, hey, I hate rubber bands. Like I hate this rubber band brand. Like it always pops on me and things like that. That's because people's gut feeling have created their own idea of what this brand can be. So as the business has to say, hey, there's a people that have a lot of different ways of their seeing about this rubber band or aka scrunchie. Say about scrunchie, I want to create a brand that centralizes people to one idea that we're having that then they can say, hey, I like this rubber band because it always makes me feel super secure. Every time I fast something up with it, it's always there. So they start creating content. They start pushing out messaging that goes along with that message. So people who want that type of result, they will come to this rubber band brand or scrunchy brand to be able to achieve that goal. But if they never created a brand for it, it would just be multiple people using this for multiple reasons and people having different feels or different viewpoints on it because again a brand is the intrinsic gut feeling that somebody has about your product or your service. So if you don't put a brand on it or you don't create a meaning yourself to be able to guide people to it, guess what, the human population will create your brand for you. And sometimes that's great and sometimes that's not. And this rubber band situation is a great example of how it could actually turn out to backfire because it can run into so many different other things outside of it. So that is an example of the importance of branding and why and what is branding. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am really excited to be able to start sharing my concepts and my viewpoints on branding because I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about it a lot. Also, this week we're going to be talking a lot about brand archetypes. So tomorrow I'll be going live about brand archetypes. We're actually going to be breaking up into 4 categories for the brand archetypes. So we'll cover 3 every day this week. So tomorrow we'll cover three. Next day we'll cover three. Um, Again, I'm doing the 45 live, so I'll be live in here doing frictionless branding every day. After that, it'll be Mondays and Fridays. Right now, I'm actually going to change it to every day because I'll be going live every day. And frictionless branding, just providing you guys as much content around branding and things like that. If you have any topics that you would love for me to talk about, or if you have any questions that you would love for me to talk about branding and marketing, please let me know. Please comment below. I would love to answer any question that you guys have. And also, if you would love to be a guest on frictionless branding, please comment below. I would love to have you as a guest. I would love to be able to share my branding ideas and things with you and see how we can help you create some momentum to push you forward. Thank you so much. Oh, also, if you are either if you are someone who helps people create high ticket offers, if you're someone who works with people who sell high ticket offers, also please reach out to me. I would love to have you on the show as well because I feel like you guys truly understand the importance of having a premium brand when it comes to selling these premium offers. So yeah, let's get it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys tomorrow.